this is Candace with Bombshell Budget, and this is part 1 of Foundation After Instant Glow Preparation. Like the other video, I showed you how to get that instant glow, that beautiful skin look, and the different steps you take to prep your skin before you put your makeup on. And so today it's the daytime. I'm going to do something different than when I would get ready at night. I had already moisturized with Garnier moisturizer. This is the Moisture Rescue with SPF 15, and again, very, very important to wear sunscreen or have sunscreen in your moisturizer. Anytime you go out during the day, it doesn't matter if it's raining. Very, very important if you want to keep your young skin. SPF. So I had moisturized with this. Also, I used my Acne Dote Mattening Lotion Oil Control. Since, like I said to you guys before, that I had very oily skin in my chin and the sides of my nose. Those are my problem areas. And I don't like that throughout the day it gets oily and kind of looks way too shiny, more shine than I want. This controls it. And I had put this on my chin and the sides of my nose and the kind of just the fronts of my cheek right there. So, wow, my lighting is really bad today. Sorry, guys. Hopefully this is pretty clear on your computer. So, did that, and also, for the glow, I had used the Stila Illuminating Tinted Moisturizer. This is what I like to use during the day because it also has sunscreen. It's very thin and gives you like a very natural glow. Nothing too harsh, nothing too shiny, like I would wear at night. So this is all over my face. Then for my T-zone, the spots in my face where what would naturally catch the light, which is again middle of your forehead above your eyebrows, nose, cheeks, a little bit on the cheekbones, slightly above, and your chin. That's where the glow goes. Today I used the MAC and Pearl Frost because it has no pink in it. It's just kind of like an iridescent, pretty glow. I used very little of it on my cheeks, my chin, nose, and forehead. And this is kind of like the perfect glow that I want for during the day. Now, when I go out during the day, I don't really use a liquid foundation or anything like that. I tend to stick with concealers for any blemishes that I see, only in those areas, and I will use a tinted moisturizer. I'm kind of crazy about the moisturizers, I guess. Also with SPF 20, the Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer. Now this is my favorite, and it's absolutely all you need. It's unlike other tinted moisturizers because it acts like a foundation. It really covers and evens out your skin tone, gives you really pretty color, and it's just a moisturizer. It is not a foundation, and I love that during the day because I hate to feel like I'm wearing something on my skin. I like it to look very natural and flawless, and this is what it would do. So this is Laura Mercier. This color is in Bisque. That's just for my skin tone. You can get this at Namie's, Sephora, you know, where they sell Laura Mercier. But this is amazing, honestly. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to start with my concealer, and again, this is just my steps I take that I think are pretty easy and could work for you guys. So the concealer I use is the MAC NW20. This one has kind of, I want to say, like a pink undertone, and what it actually does is act to neutralize all the red or pink in my face. And for blemishes, this is perfect. This concealer is amazing. It could even cover tattoos. So for flawless skin, you want to use this, but you want to be very generous with it because it could really go the distance. You don't want to go too crazy with it. You don't want anything to look like it's packed on your face or that you're wearing makeup. I mean, the goal is to look like you're not wearing anything. So, and the brush I'm going to use for my concealer and actually for my tinted moisturizer is the MAC Stipple Brush in 130. I love the stipple brush because it seems to give me like a really smooth appearance with my makeup. It's I don't really like to use sponges that much because they tend to absorb most of your makeup, and you don't really get the coverage you need, or you have to put more makeup on. Sponges are good for when you feel like you have too much and you want to dab it to absorb some of the makeup, but brushes are actually really good for putting on foundation, and the stipple brush gives you a really like airbrushed look, and that's what I've realized. So I love this one. I like it's small, so like it can go in the areas, like small areas. It's good for all over the face. Like to me, this is honestly my go-to brush. I love it. And that's again the MAC stipple brush in 130. So concealer, just a little bit. I'm just swirling just a tiny, tiny bit of the NW20. And for me, my areas that are my problem areas is my chin tends to get red, very uneven skin tone, and then the sides of my nose. That is the only place I'm going to put the concealer. So I'm going to look and kind of swirl, oh, makeup hair, yay, swirl to get it really even. You're not going to try to like be rough with it or pack it. Don't pack it at all. Just don't do that. And then on this side, swirl, swirl, very, very light, very, very light. Sometimes I'll go a little out. Anywhere I see red, I don't want red on my face at all. So I'm gonna like just swirl, 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 swirl. And you wanna like really just blend it out. You don't want any lines or patches of makeup where you can see the start and the end. So just go, 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 go. Again, dabbing it, and I'm gonna go kind of at the edges of my nose, under my nose where it's red, and I'm gonna go maybe a little bit over my nose because today my nose is red and I don't like it. And that's that. So anywhere you see red. So I think that's pretty good. Okay. So now I use my concealer to cover the red on my face, on my chin, on my nose, take away any blemishes. And again, this concealer is amazing. It really, really works wonders. So now I'm going to take my Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer, and this is going to be my foundation for the day. What I do, I have a clean brush spray from Sephora that I'll spray my brushes in between and wipe it on a tissue, or I'll just take a makeup wipe and kind of just wipe off the brush a little bit. If you're going to clean your brushes, obviously that's not the cleaning technique, but this is good for just when you're switching colors, because you don't want to like keep adding, you know, different colors and makeup to your face. So now I'm going to put a little bit on the brush. Now where I place my foundation, I don't go above my cheeks. I kind of stay in this area because during the day I like when my freckles show, because that's also, again, more natural. And if I use any bronzer or any color on my cheeks, I like to leave that as a clean area for the color to go over rather than having foundation first and then the color. Again, if you don't like your freckles, if you have freckles, then yeah, cover them. But I kind of like that just to be like a clean canvas if I'm going to put any color. Today, I just have the Glow, the MAC Pearl Frost, and I kind of want to leave that just as like a little something, so I'm not going to really go over my cheeks. So when I put on my tinted moisturizer, I just kind of start from like the bottom half of my face, swirl, and go out. Like that. And then since we don't like the line, always just go down. And this is really, really thin, so don't be afraid of going on your neck because it's just lotion and it's not, you know, thick or gonna show. It's really just a tinted sunscreen. And then you lightly, lightly swirl and just blend the areas. But notice how I didn't go over my cheek or under my eyes. I kind of leave that area. And then sides of my nose. Kind of going over the concealer. So that's this side of my face. Okay. for my chin because it's a problem area of mine with a lot of oil and it's a breakout zone. When I put concealer there, I kind of leave it and I don't put the another foundation or my moisturizer, tinted moisturizer over the concealer. I just want to leave it as minimal makeup as possible because I don't want that area to be irritated or prone to breaking out. So again, the other side, start from the bottom half, and I kind of just go out and swirl, 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 swirl under the nose. Blend, blend, blend. Blending is so important. And then blend it around my neck so there is no line of color. Take a little bit more. I'm running out of this one actually. And do my nose, just a little bit on the nose. Above, and then the forehead. And like I showed you in the previous, the preparation video, I do have that frost and glow on my forehead, but it's okay to put this over it. That glow is staying there whether your foundation's over it or not. This one's okay. I just like to leave my cheeks, just in case I put blush over my glow or a bronzer. I want it to be not like, have minimal layers of makeup on my cheeks. And especially because cheeks are a big area for pores, so the more products you have on your cheeks, if you have a lot of pores, it'll start to show them, and you don't want that to happen. Okay, there you go. There's my tinted moisturizer and my concealer. Now for under eyes, I use a different concealer, and I use a really light one because I feel like it's really important if you want to achieve that fresh, like I actually got a good night's sleep look. You want very light under eyes, and don't be afraid to go crazy lighter than your skin tone because it's all about blending. You start and then you blend it down kind of on the tops of your cheeks, and the lighter color really complements the glow that you had put on during your preparation. So a concealer that I love for under eye is the NC15 by MAC. It has a yellow undertone, and it's just amazing for any dark circles, any bags. I had a crazy night last night with my boyfriend's birthday party, and I had fun. So this is my hungover look, but perfect, and this fixes it. So again, same brush because it's perfect and small and I can get under there. Kind of swirl it on a makeup wipe. And I'm just going to use very little because this really goes the distance. And then I'm just going to go under my eye, and it's all about swirling to blend it. I'm going to go a little bit in the corners of my nose, go down, and kind of meet it on the very tops of my cheeks. Blend, 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 blend. And kind of bring it out too, and a little over the edge of your eyebrow. That gives it a really nice look. See the difference? Tired, not tired. It's perfect. I love this concealer. Okay, so then do the same, and I don't go again crazy with this one all the way down on my cheek because I do want to save my freckles. I like them, and so does my mister. Okay. Blend, 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 blend. Then take your finger and kind of smooth out where it is kind of going up on your eyelid. You want to just smooth it out. Okay? And then take your finger, and just in case there's any extra, just dab it, dab it, dab it, and you're done. That is the day look. That's all it is. I have a nice glow. It looks very healthy and shiny, and you know, it's not too much makeup. It's just a perfect amount to cover the flaws and enhance the good parts. So that's that, and I also don't use a powder because again, you want that natural shine, and our skin shines, you know, we tend to get that natural oil, and I think that's beautiful. So There you go, that's daytime, and then my next part 2 will be for nighttime, which is a little more fun. So, and also for this you can use that natural big lip technique that I showed you earlier. Alright, so have a nice day!